Europe needs to improve its air quality, and people want to breathe clean air. We already have the technology that can achieve this goal for European mobility, and the time to move forward is now. As the emissions control industry, we are the people who make the technologies that can make diesel cars run cleaner than ever before. And today, we are combining existing emission control technologies together to build a future-proof diesel car. Let's have a look at what this car can do.
This is our ultra-low emission diesel demonstrator vehicle. Joachim, our technical manager, will tell you more about it.
This car delivers near zero emissions under all driving conditions. So whether you're driving uphill, in stop-start traffic in the city, on the motorway or in the countryside, your tailpipe emissions will be well below legal limits.
Let's take it for a drive. For all the diesel cars on the road right now, emissions fluctuate. For example, with an acceleration from a traffic light, you might experience a big increase in NOx emissions. As you can see here, in the future-proof diesel cars, we are just about to start off from the traffic light. Normally, you would expect a big spike in NOx emissions. But as you can see here, in our car, emissions stay close to zero during the acceleration. So now let's go a bit faster. So we are now driving on the Belgium highway, driving up to 120 km/h, which is the legal limit here. But our car has been successfully tested on the German Autobahn at 160 km/h. We are still near zero emissions, which is well below the legal limits. And of course, when we drive on rural roads like here, we still see near zero emissions going to the air. Under all typical driving conditions, we've seen that our future-proof diesel vehicle keeps NOx emissions to near zero emission level. Reducing emissions in urban and rural environments is something that we all want. So how do we get more of these cars on our roads?
The European Commission has developed real-world testing and surveillance mechanisms. The Commission is now looking into different options for future emission legislation. This could include a further reduction in emission limits and a wider scope of emission requirements. This vehicle is an example of what is possible today.
Future emissions legislation, beyond today's Euro 6, will promote this kind of technological innovation for combustion engines, including diesels. The European emissions control industry that AECC represents is working together with car manufacturers to bring future-proof diesels to the market. This technology is available now and ready to go. If it can be rolled out more widely, we can meet demands to improve our air quality by reducing diesel vehicle emissions under all driving conditions.